culture and identity while empowering people to embrace their heritage and traditions across the nation. Google Radio, the voice of the future.
Didinga, we are located in Budi country, Eastern Equatoria State. We are pastoralists, farmers, and peace-loving community in South Sudan.
Didinga, annatala min mugata tabuti, fitijata Eastern Equatoria, anna nasa zirah, abogar, agnam, wa korfan, wa kaman, anna girudu salam fi Junub Sudan.
Yes, welcome, Madam Elizabeth. Can you please just bit introduce yourself? Go ahead.
Sure. Thank you so much for having me here tonight, and it's morning there for you guys in Australia. My name is Elizabeth Langura. I am from Didinga Hills in Eastern Equatoria. I've been in America for 22 years. I live here in New York State. I'm very passionate about my community. I have done, work in my community, helping people either through translation or making appointments. Just pretty much helping the newcomers when they come into the country of America, so they know how to navigate around. More in here. But my main focus today is to talk about the upcoming conference that we're gonna have, and I cannot wait to dive right into it, and I'm super excited to be here.
Yeah,
So,
thank you very
thank
much.
you.
Can you tell me a little bit about your background?
For me, personally, I've lived here for 22 years. I used to live in Pennsylvania, but I moved here in New York State about 8 years ago. I have volunteered to help the new refugees here in the New York State right now, and I also work in the healthcare field, and I've been working there for almost 16 years now. Yeah, professionally, I am also, working as a healthcare worker. Um, yes. So I'm very passionate about everything that I do,
Yeah,
especially for my community,
yeah, fantastic.
culture.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. Thank you very much. I just we ask you this question because we need to know we are on live stream right now. Everyone needs to know exactly what you experience activities in the communities. You tell me a
It
little
is
bit
not
about your
easy.
experience.
It is not easy to work in a community, because I do have a lot of experience in the community, because I do help them a lot, and I still do.
Mhm.
I love them. I still go ahead and help whoever needs help. Um, but it is not an easy job to volunteer and help your people. But if you can do it, you can get it done. But I have accomplished a lot and helped a lot of them. We have the happy ones and unhappy ones, and you cannot please everybody, which is the best thing about working for the community.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Just let's go forward. There is a lot of questions going on between myself. Sometimes I ask myself about the Didinga and Murle in Upper Nile. There is a similarity. The word of Abuna, when you're greeting someone by Didinga, say Abuna. And Murle at the same time, I don't know about the Koromojong or Turkana. I think the people living in this area, especially Eastern Equatoria, relating like similarity with Didinga's culture, like Murle. Can you just tell us a little bit different between those tribe and Didinga, please? Go ahead.
So, you're sure. Thank you so much. That's a great question. So, Didinga and Morule and Tenet and Larim people, these people speak almost the same language, just like a little dialect, differences there. But Didinga and Morule, they used to live together like decades ago, and somehow they end up separating in a place called Haula. That was maybe 1,000 years ago. So the reason why they separated, they were all hunters. They went hunting, the Dinga people and Murle people. So when they end up, they got a deer. They cooked the deer, and this story is very controversial, but historically it's written in books. It's there if anybody is looking for it. It's there. So what happened is the Dinga people, they were left behind. So they drink the soup. When Murule people came back to the camp where they, when people go hunting, they have a little area where they all sit together and, sleep for the night to go the next day hunting again. So when the Murule came back, they found the Dinga people already drunk the soup and left the meat. So Murule people, they end up, they got upset. Why did you guys drink all the soup and left the meat? What happened if I eat the meat, there is nothing to chase it down with? This meat will end up choking me. So they end up, that's how the separation end up, Dinga people and Murule. So Murule people, they end up in La Boya side of the hills. But the Boya, they don't have a place over there, so they just end up moving all the way to Capoeira. Capoeira also, Toposa did not really want them over there. So they just kept moving down until they end up in Upper Nile State. And that's where they found their place to settle. And so after decades of years, last 3 years ago, Murule and Dinga people, they end up reuniting. So they had a really, really big celebration of kind of reuniting all these people back together in 2023. So I think it's a big win for everybody. And I'm so excited for Murule coming back to us. And Dinga, they end up exactly to the place where they separated. That's where the celebration happened. And I think that's really...
You wrote any book about this beautiful story about the Murule and Didinga? There is no book coming out, something like that. Any writer about it?
No, I think that I don't have the book about it yet, but I think there is a book out there about the history of Murule and Didinga separation. It's written, it's there, it's,
Can you mention the name of the book, where you can find them?
I don't have the book. I don't know the book, but I will. Maybe we can do the follow-up, and I will be able to mention the name of the book after.
Yeah, that's very good. Okay, just let's go to short break. Just very short break. We need to see some talent from young Didinga.
Kalaji balo masige ke ramon kolo oi kachamana ni nani dogi di umadare janyenga diga kolo.
Yeah, simple life entertainment. The Dinga lovers in their house.
Polo magonikani. Nina tenate kachamana ni nana. Dinitaja ni vere kui dini choni gorom te gode. Nina te koge mukheta jane ga mukhinga ni doni. Bana menon, polo mati gaburani, polo baby bihani, emenani kiza duga dini, manganyani duga dochi didi golo, mai tubureni duga gani, minachoni gari yakse ajobi, polo mina golongi kadimina koruma goronte gode, ini mini mahadanga nuhima nyugo dodona. Inukimaru gododona Tumugene vele kautolongo Kanyangi logole jegai kautolongo Inati bojele Kolo magone kane Tenati eto dojele Ui magone kane Inati bojele Kolo magone kane Tenati eto dojele Ui magone kane Matugu ni nane kurumtana kingani
Matana kingani, yeah.
Matugu ni nane kurumtana kingani
Matana kingani, yeah.
Matugu ni nane kurumtana kingani
Matana kingani.
Magatugu ni nane gorom tena kingani.
Oloduchi, Tojakidich, Bana Menan, Urumti Moda. It takes a minute to crash on you. Abali no Iga Mukina, Kulanga Ile Mugire, Tinatito, Lemabarun, Nanita Geteto, Ijabarun, Karigina Teto, Gatibarun, Koroptina Mode.
Olodochi Gatamana Nina, Adan Chuni Golo Buane, Nemari Tutu Naboyele, Nemedu Men Natigoge. Changati bana minan kolo Hatenabu kachamano de kolo Way nati gobe Way nabu
Tinati bojele Kolo magone kane Tinati eto dojele Ui magone kane Tinati bojele Kolo magone kane Tinati eto dojele Ui magone kane Matugu ni nane gorum tana kingani
Matana kingani
Matugu ni nane gorum tana kingani
Matana kingani
Matugu ni nane gorum tana kingani
Matana kingani
Matugu ni nane gorum tana kingani
Production Amukina ngani dobali nolo wonginana
Aduhane ni tieto
Akuna balala junungole gamodakina Kunilore mawa godele tukeya
Haritala la tukeya
Tali ya bebe matakafana biba The king
Fantastic.
Awesome.
Yeah,
That's
Abdi
beautiful.
Madsiba. Are you speaking Juba Arabic sometime?
I do a little bit. I do a little bit
Yeah,
of
because
Arabic.
this is our another language as well. It's really very important for us as a community of Equatorians. We need to speak Juba Arabic because it's the part of our language as well. So let's go further. Can you please tell us a little bit about Didinga living in Eastern Equatoria, because there is massive of tribe. There is a lot of similarity there. Lotuko, Utuo, whatever, Lulubo, Lopkoya, Lopit, Topotha, Koromojong, Turukana, Acholi, all mix a lot of tribe in Eastern Equatoria. Can you please, how did Dinga live there be different with others? Can you just tell us a little bit about it? Go ahead.
Thank you. So the Dinka people, they're known for their, striking hills, the mountain, and then they have the lowland as well. And what makes the Dinka people maybe unique in their own ways is they border, our neighbors are Toposa, Nasketebo people. That's just like within the country, and they neighbor the closest country to the Dinga's people is Uganda and Kenya. That's that's how close the Dinga people are to these two countries. And I know they have so many tribes around that area, which is they're also close to the Lotuko people, I think, and I think Naskaramojong also, they're close around there. And I think there is one unique thing that make these people clash a lot is because of the cows. They have these cow raiding all the time, and they still somehow manage to speak to each other, to coexist somehow. But the Dinka people, they are way up the hills, and I think that's why though they are looking.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
because the Lopit, the similar situation with Lopit as well. I spoke to one of the Lopit before. They said they're living all over the hill or something like that. So it's a very massive tribe there in Eastern Equatoria. Are you agree with me?
Yeah, I agree with you. There are a lot of small tribes. Like Didinga is, but we are not too many people. Very small community. And I think the difference that we have with other tribes is because we border these two countries. We're so close, and I think that's what made us. I don't know about Lopit. I don't know what country they border. So, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Can you tell us a little bit about upcoming Didinga celebration in US? I think this is the first time I heard about it. Go ahead.
So the upcoming Paula conference, it has been 6 years since we had any meeting, any conference. I think
Yeah,
the COVID hit hard in our community.
wait, madam. Wait,
Go
madam
ahead.
Elizabeth. Just I need to ask you the whole. There is name different. What does it mean?
So Haula is a place where Morule and the Dinga people separated.
Mhm.
So
Oh,
that is, yeah, it's a place. It's just a name of, you could say, Gudele. Gudele? Did I say it right? Uh,
Juba.
yeah, it's just a place. Yeah, it's just a place. Just a name of a place.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
Haula is that represent all the four tribes.
Mhm.
They call them Kelang Bor. So these are Tenet,
Mhm.
Dinga, Boya, and Murule people. So Haula, it's all their home where they were originally, was supposed to. So Haula, that's the name of the
Of all,
organization of all, yes.
especially
So
like a Lua example of like a Lua, a Choli, Chulu, Jur, and all this group call themselves Lua. That's why
there
they
you
meet.
go. You
Yeah,
got it.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Tell us about the upcoming.
All right. So these upcoming conferences, it's very important for our community right now. We haven't had any meetings, physical conference since COVID-19. It has been 6 years, so a lot of people are super excited to meet again. I think COVID-19 hit so hard a lot of people, a lot of families. The, maybe the resources wise of like the budget. It's so hard. So I think right now it's about time we revive this community back, and it's happening soon in May 22nd, 23rd, through the 26th of May. And it's all going to be about, the youth, the things that are affecting our community, and how can we make those things better, and how can we move forward. Um, so it's really, we have other projects that are gonna come with it too. So it's really, really it's a big time for everybody, for my community.
Yeah, goro amulu wen fi Malta to fin ba amulu fi America ba amulu fi New York or ga amulu fi Texas. Tebek de wurlana.
Yeah, شغل ده بعملوه هناك في Utah,
Utah.
Salt Lake City. Yeah, Salt Lake City. So
Okay. Okay. Mafi mushkila. Okay, let's go. Still continue from Google Radio Podcast. Another thing is about the Dinga. Someone sent me the message. You say, how if you need to talk a little bit about the Didinga culture, because there's not more, there is nothing information coming from you. Just you explain something about history. Let's go through to the culture. Just we don't not talk too much about the culture. Just a little bit about the marriage, for example, about how they raise their kids, something like that, because people need to know. Go ahead.
so about the Dinga culture, the marriage part. It's very the Dinga have a very funny way of marriage. uh, you only if you marry a girl, you of course you need to go to a good home, a good family, a good raise. People with good integrity, good, family oriented kind of a family. Uh, Dowry wise, it's you pay 5 cows and 10 goats. The best kasurubet.
Mhm.
But the dowry itself, it has no end. You pay every day because you have about how many, maybe 5,000 family members. Do you have that many cows to pay at once? No, you don't. So it's not something that you could just pay at once and you're done with it. So most of our parents, even they still owe, our our
Mhm.
ancestors, they still owe. So it's just what it is. I think that's why the culture of dealing of people, there is no limit to how much you pay. You just
What
pay.
what about non-Dindinga person coming to marriage? For example, someone come from different tribe in Equatoria, whatever it is.
They still gotta follow the same rule that we have for the Didinga culture. They will pay the 5 cows and 10 goats, and the relatives will just come one by one. Hey, I need my cow, I need my goat, for the rest of your life.
If you don't have cows, so don't have this thing, what do you want to do? Especially you're in the US, I'm in Australia, someone in Canada, someone in Europe.
You can also do in a form of money. You can send this money back home, because the thing about giving people money, they will never really show that you paid something. So usually if you are the outsider and you marry into our community, you have to be able to give that money, send it back home to someone that let them buy cows and goats and let them distribute it to whoever didn't get any. So that way you're also covering yourself, so they don't say, you know what, I didn't get any from Simon Basha. Simon Basha didn't never pay my sister. So that's the thing,
Yes, there is one sent message from Moscow.
Sure.
Russia is asking about the firstborn of child in Didinga. What is the name you can put the first child?
Oh, for the first child, if it's a boy, you call boy Lokang, and if it's a girl, Nakang. Is yes, those are the names of the firstborns, Nakang and Lokang. So L goes with the boy, N goes with the girl.
Yeah, again, it says that many of the Dinga now living out abroad, they don't use this name anymore. The same question they're asking you.
So the reason, maybe on the social media, but they do have it in their real paperwork, like the ID, the government ID, they do have them. So the reason why maybe they don't share them a lot on the social media, that's because of the confusion that's happening. If my name is Elizabeth Nakang, and then we have another Elizabeth Nakang, like, who are you really talking to? And then we will have all these issues. So I think the reason why people here to switch a little bit is kind of to stop this confusion of the names. But we do have this name. I am Nadai, and Nadai, I'm the third born, so I can use that name too, but it's all confusing. Different people will call me, hey, Elizabeth Boy Nadai. I'm like, nah, you're calling the wrong person.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to a short break. See another episode. Fantastic. Didinga dance is beautiful. But I don't know if this celebration coming now in US, you're going to do the same similar like this, or just going to use some music record?
Nope, exactly that one.
That's the fresh one, isn't it? Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, I just want to talk about the young Didinga, the young Didinga now. What benefit is going to receive from that celebration is coming?
So I think the benefit of this upcoming conference is to the youth are they're ready to learn the culture. They want to know their background. They want to know about their Didinga history, because right now in this country we already have second generation. Some of the people over here, they already have like great grandkids already. They're on the third, they're heading to the fourth. So for us to because I have girls, and they're so fascinated every time when they watch the Didinga culture when we're dancing. They're like, "Mommy, I want to do that exactly. I want to learn the language." And I think these are the things that are actually driving me and to be part of this community. And I think they are all ready. We have young girls right now who are already, they're getting their attires ready. The Didinga attires, they're so super ready. And we're also pushing them to help support the young girls back home in South Sudan, to invest in education, and I think they're all really happy to support. And I think this is the way of bringing these youth together. These annual conferences, will help us, to push it forward with these young people.
Yeah. أنا بقي ونس بعرف جوبا أنا بس داير أسأل تانا again في محل ده اللي بالنسبة لي young ديدينغا في شباب اللي من جيني في جوبا والجيني في Eastern Equatoria. إنك طبعا مرات في ناس ما قاسم language ورتانا التي ونس بوده إنجليزي ده لكن ما قاسم عربي تجوبا مكسر ده. إنت بورلو مشنو مثلا أجت كالسة ده فايدة تو شنو بالنسبة للشباب young people like this يعني سي من بياخد خبرة كيف سنون back there beside حياة التومن في مستقبل. Go ahead.
Okay, let me try my best. Speaking of Juba Arabic, oh my goodness, this is hard. But le shabab ta Juba wale Torito when nas kulu. I am like, guys, I'm so sorry. You gotta continue teaching this culture to these young kids.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
أنا ما كواجع أنا Africa.
This is a trap.
Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Oh my God. Okay, well, I Please just make sure you teach your kids our culture. Not Fijuba. Okay, I don't speak Arabic. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
So
okay. That's
embarrassing.
fine. Yeah, itabalimu kalitalimu arabijuba uko island the language tana ta South Sudan with the national language tete na ma English ma Arabic man all go with it. It's very
That's
good to
good.
understand how to speak Juba Arabic. Sometimes it's very, very, very important for us. Okay, let's go. What do you look yourself in 5 years come, please?
Sorry, what was it again?
What do you look yourself in 5 years come?
In 5 years to come, I don't know what the future holds. We go day by day because you never know what happened tomorrow. But we're always looking forward to the best things, to happen for us and everybody around us. Because we don't know what's gonna happen. But I'm always looking forward to good stuff, good things for everybody. Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's
Yeah.
fantastic. Let's go to another short break. See the turn from Didinga youth.
The kid YYC, which I'll cook Mr. VDD for man. South Sudan, US connection. Didingani, you know say.
Inatigogi kanikine, amina nina ngani doga. Sala pira kode kutuno, pachama na nina ngani noga. Sala tuguli, sala tomoro, amina nina ngani noga. Inatigogi kanikine, amina nina ngani doga. Sala pira kode kutuno, pachama na nina ngani noga. Sala tuguli, sala tomoro, amina nina ngani noga. Inatigogi kanikine, amina nina ngani doga. Sala pira kode kutuno, pachama na nina ngani noga. Sala tuguli, sala tomoro, amina nina ngani noga.
Hey baby, raka chikani, wala da kaga kadua kigutuno. Ado chamo de deneda, shigari kadua kinanganita. Every time I was in Anita, I didn't chanita lita. Did it there, but it there, and chamana nina nganita. Buba shiga tuchuni, and Yahuduna kia cheto. Lembaji do chanimotigo, katigo nag ijo, katigo kolomani ijo. Ijo, patu kolomani ijolu.
Inatigogi kanikine, amina nina ngani doga. Sala pira kode kutuno, kachama na nina ngani noga. Sala tuguli, sala tomoro, amina nina ngani noga. Inatigogi kanikine, amina nina ngani doga. Sala pira kode kutuno, kachama na nina ngani noga. Sala tuguli, sala tomoro, amina nina ngani noga. Inatigogi kanikine, amina nina ngani doga. Sala pira kode kutuno, kachama na nina ngani noga. Sala tuguli, sala tomoro, amina nina ngani noga.
She wanna roll with a big boy. Diding I tira tanga ni do boy. Magune kane negetana boy. Ngani do shiga di me jabaji boy. Ele mi didi adi mi negi. Inyabaji kuki bitchin mama koi. Nege personalities, difficulties. Minan chandi ngani go do please. Magalagi do chiga gam topic. My lucky mami se churana wani. My padana mi se padanani. My jiriko si tangenya negani. Zingonyan na boy. Anyagi torome na boy. Adiminegi na boy. Idi mani nyaguta na boy. Abonanun aitonoka. Kakaja tonoka. Gamarabu. Abonanun aitonoka. Kakaja tonoka. Gamarabu.
Inatigogi kanikine, amina nina ngani doga. Sala pira kode kutuno, kachama na nina ngani noga. Sala tuguli, sala tomoro, amina nina ngani noga. Inatigogi kanikine, amina nina ngani doga. Sala pira kode kutuno, kachama na nina ngani noga. Sala tuguli, sala tomoro, amina nina ngani noga. Inatigogi kanikine, amina nina ngani doga. Sala pira kode kutuno, kachama na nina ngani noga. Sala tuguli, sala tomoro, amina nina ngani noga.
Oh, beautiful.
It's
That was a
really
good one.
beautiful. You say the word inshallah tomorrow, something like that. They mix Arabic, English, and Diding as well. This is a very good talent for the young people now. Okay, Madam Elizabeth, we nearly finished now. I need to give you chance now. Can you speak about in your language as well to send message for the entire Didinga around the world watching you right now in your language.
In
Go
my
ahead.
own language.
Yes.
Okay, didinga kita juga ngagit velek didinga morule tenet larim kita juga red ya nya Simon Basha ngati opportunity in the radio Google Chioko in interview ngani dochi olu na ga in book na ngagit velek ito keep dochi culture limateloli culture limateloli didin language chi orang chi didinga orang chi morule orang lo ni vele ke ga tuju magata rudu gal gi golu ela le nga gibu gerret cornici. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. That's fantastic. Okay, the last thing before we finish, what do you want to send another message by English for the audience as well? Some people nan Didinga.
Sure. I really want to say thank you to Radio Google. Simon Basha, thank you so much for hosting me tonight. And for the people out there who are watching right now, maybe listening to these to the radio show, guys, please keep up your culture. Teach your kids about the background, the food, the clothing. All these things holds a lot of our background, where we grew up, where our ancestors were, how we end up here today. We need to have our kids to hold on to something so they don't get lost somewhere, in the middle of the world. So I thank you so much. So thank you, Basha, for having me tonight.
You're welcome. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much. Ana biwana su biara bitajuba le community bitana ta Equatoria community Dinga as well. Alga inina live stream from Google Radio. Ana bigalin tamande barnamij kwesa nina mul ma Madam Elizabeth taban nigi wonu su moduta Didinga culture. لأنه Didinga هو part of قبائل كان تا Equatoria. يعني very small في Eastern Equatoria, لكن إذا كان تاينو في ما بيتبلغوا Didinga ومرلي فيندم similarity زي ما هو نسوقبل في history إنه كان في حاجة حصلوا مدوتا سوربا ولام وكده. دي جيسا هيلو شديد لك كمان كويس كالز the community ناس أقدر أعرف حاجة تلقي separate group ناس جيور سلطان واحد يبقى في جزء منهم جيني في منطقة بتاع Eastern Equatoria. لكن Didinga فعلا ناس very very educated people يعني around the world now. أنا برضو كمان بيappreciate إنه وجود بتاع مدام معنا إن ليلة في برنامج ده لأنه ودي رسالة كويس لأنه وإذا إيه زول داري هاي إنه تاني برنامج ده كمان يتبروه في يوتيوب بتاع جوجل راديو يتبلغوا جيني هناك كمان يتروه في ويب سايت جوجل راديو يتبلغوا برنامج ده فوقه كمان في فيسبوك بتاعنا كمان. Madam Elizabeth, I would say thank you very much for your time today with us on Google Radio. أنا بشوفيتا في زمن تاني إن شاء الله. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
With years of experience, Google Radio has been broadcasting live 24/7, promoting culture and identity while empowering people to embrace their heritage and traditions across the nation. Google Radio, the voice of the future.